Have you ever felt trapped by something you couldn't escape? Maybe not a physical prison, but a prison of fear, a prison of anxiety, a prison of regret, a prison of exhaustion. Acts 12 tells the story of a man named Peter, who was literally locked in prison for following Jesus. King Herod had already killed James, one of Jesus' disciples. Now Peter was next. The prison was heavily guarded, chains wrapped around Peter's wrists, soldiers surrounded him. Humanly speaking, there was no hope. But while Peter sat in prison, the church prayed. Acts 12:5 says, "Prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto God for him." And that changes everything, because prayer is not powerless. While the world saw chains, heaven saw an opportunity for God's glory. The night before Peter's trial, something incredible happened. An angel of the Lord suddenly appeared inside the prison. Light filled the room. The chains fell off Peter's hands. Think about that. The chains didn't slowly loosen. They fell off instantly. Because when God moves, He is not limited by locked doors, armed guards, or impossible situations. And one of the most beautiful details in this story is this. Peter was sleeping in prison, sleeping the night before possible execution. Why? Because Peter had learned that peace is not found in circumstances. Peace is found in trusting God. Years earlier, Peter panicked during storms. Years earlier, fear controlled him. But now suffering had deepened his faith. And maybe someone listening today needs this reminder. God is still able to open doors no one else can open. The addiction is not too strong. The depression is not too deep. The fear is not too powerful. The situation is not beyond God. Sometimes we think God has forgotten us because the answer hasn't come immediately. But Acts 12 reminds us that heaven is still working even in silent nights. And while Peter was in prison, the church kept praying. Don't stop praying. Don't stop trusting. Don't stop believing that God can still move suddenly. Because the same God who opened Peter's prison door still changes lives today. And Acts 12 ends with this powerful truth. But the word of God grew and multiplied. Herod's power faded, but God's kingdom continued growing. And no prison can stop what God has decided to do. So whatever chains you're carrying today, bring them to Jesus. Because our God still delivers.